Let's unmute my mic. And don't have anybody here yet. So I guess we can get on with it. This should have been the thumbnail. But anyway. So this is I guess they're going to try and debunk Real Cygnus. They're going to try and debunk a real nuclear physicist, the dumbest people on the planet. So let's see how that goes.
Yo, Fluffs, what's up? It's good to see you all. Thank you all for coming. Glad you could make it.
Now, I posted a thing on my community page. Let's look at that. The guy just nails it. I mean, flat out nails it. Why flat earthers can't be argued with.
Do you believe that?
So let me play this. Let me go. Try that. Screen capture. And we'll do that. There we go.
Do you believe that only the Earth is flat, Ben? Like, what about the other planets?
The thing about people who believe the Earth is flat is that it's not actually a belief that the Earth is flat. It's actually just an assertion about doubting everything that exists, everything we know, science, institutions. I did a big deep dive on this and learned a lot about flat earthers. And yeah, there's some people doing science about it and whatever, but most people are doing the flat earth thing as just a big FU to science that they can't see and understand and measure themselves. And so they just doubt it, and it feels really good for them. And so that's why these arguments don't really go anywhere.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I did a short live stream about this. Wait, where'd it go? Oh yeah, here it is. Uh-oh. Well, that's not what I wanted. Hold on. Display capture. That's what I want. No, that's not it either. There we go. That's what I wanted. And we'll take that off there. So when they can't debunk anything you say, when they can't prove their claims, when they have no map, model, measurements for anything for where they live, they resort to this.
Good morning, everybody.
Oh, this is what the fuck is his name? Oh, I can't remember his fucking name. Jesus, completely escapes me. But you know what they say in Hollywood? There's a knock knock joke. I heard this on a movie. It's pretty good. Say Frank, knock knock. Who's there? Frank. Frank who? Welcome to Hollywood. There's probably a reason why I can't remember his fucking name.
Sean Hawkins. You're quite the old man. So am I. 58. I say we settle this mano a mano. I'll fly anywhere on this flat plane and fight your ass and kick your fucking old man monkey butt. Anywhere. Anytime.
Aww.
So bring it on, you old man. Let's see what you got. Let's do this like Tyson. Yeah. And Paul. Let's see who's badder. You or me? Come on, man. You got a hell of a mouth. Let's see what you got. Because I'll kick your fucking ass anytime. Goodbye.
Yeah, he took that down shortly after I got it downloaded. So it's no longer on his channel. What the fuck is his name? God damn it. Hold on. This is pissing me off. Alan Norstrand. Yeah, there he is. So let's let's see the second one he did. Oh, it got taken down too, didn't it? How about that? Maybe not. Hold on. Maybe it's a regular. Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is. Funny thing is I'm 62. I don't own a walker, but he does. Right? He owns a walker. Yeah, we can mute that. I don't want to get copyright struck. But yeah, it's just shitty acting. I guess that's supposed to be me, but I don't own a walker. And yeah, I'm definitely not that slow. But I guess this is supposed to trigger me in some way. It's just this dumb motherfucker acting stupid. So anyway, that's that. Thought you guys get a kick out of it. So yeah, when they have nothing, violence is always the resort of the ignorant.
We have Michael Kahn, Peter Cruikshank, and Jeff. Jeff. Good to
Jeff
see
got
you. I
Uh,
always said Jeff Canuck. I always said Jeff Cruikshank because I'm reading
Oh, I
Jeff
thought
and
you
I'm
were going to
reading
say Grasshead
Jack
then.
Canuck. That's good to
Does
see
any of
you.
you like the fact that I got an amputation on my left arm? Like my
Nice.
amputation? I just
Wow.
noticed it.
It's because of the eclipse, PJ. It's because of the
Yeah,
eclipse.
my arm's eclipsed by the what is it? The moon in
Yes, the derp is
front of the
quite
sun.
real. Quite real.
Yeah, what a load of garbage.
Well, exciting stuff. We're still here. And it's the
Yeah.
8th.
Yeah, it's amazing how an eclipse can trigger these people so badly. I posted there's a group, comedy group back in the 70s, 80s called Fire Sign Theater. They may still be around, I don't know. But they did a movie or did an album called Don't Crush That Dwarf, Hand Me the Pliers. And it's basically like the entire album is some guy getting stoned, sitting on his couch watching TV like late night, probably on the weekend, and just the programming he watches. And it's an album, man. It's totally hilarious. And he's just flipping through the channels. You can hear him flipping through the channels. And one channel he comes to, it's a Native American weather forecast. And it just reminded me of what a flat Earth weather forecast would be. It's like, oh, big light in sky later to appear in east. And that just typifies it. They don't know what the fuck it is. It's like, oh, big light in sky. Anyway,
But my question is because of the globe, who would get raptured first? Australia?
I don't know. Let's see. Seeing as the Bible isn't real or isn't true, there's no such thing as the rapture. I'd say nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're in the gravity well, you know what I mean? They need to be raptured first, or they're gonna get sucked right in.
But yeah, it's good to see.
These poor pathetic fucks still think that on a globe, south is down. Oh my Jesus. How fucking pitiful can you get? Seriously.
See you guys. Yeah, we're all here. I hope you guys had a great day or having a great day.
I mean, it's just sad.
We're going to have a
I mean, it's just fucking sad, man. It's been explained to them thousands of times, and they still can't get it. They just don't have a fucking clue. They can't see in 3 dimensions. Yeah, this is my newest one. Last one got shut down by Chile de Castro. Thank you, Convict. So, I'm going to try and abide by the terms of service a little better. So, yeah, hopefully this will stick around.
great stream. We got a South African on today. The South African.
And I don't care about subs. I don't care about the number of subs. As long as it's enough that I can, like, be free to live stream, like, from my phone or whatever. As long as I meet those requirements, I'm not looking to monetize. You know, I'm doing this for fun, basically. Fun and donations.
Is very nuclear physicist.
Speaking
And,
of
he's
which,
telling me I'm a Dunning-Kruger. So, yeah, he's got the real accent, okay? But it's good to see you guys. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you guys could make it. Everybody in the chat, thank you for coming. You rock. Emerald Ball.
yeah, they have internet access in jail. The dungeon is pretty lush, or pretty lavish.
Michael Kahn, Vicky, Jeff Conkel, Glenn
Well, I mean, he has internet access when he's not locked down for disobeying the rules.
Sells, Moomin Rider, Max65,
I
Jeff
could be a little
Gashead.
bigger, couldn't I?
There's Jeff Gashead, you see? And One
There
Mind,
we
One
go.
Spirit. Good to see you guys. Thank you guys for coming. Do you think this guy's going to know anything about understanding the Black Swan?
Can't see it. Has he even
Oh, that's better.
No.
Wow, that's
Oh,
I've
yeah,
better.
already
yes,
put
he has,
no in. I've already put in
I don't look dead now. That's great.
no for my answer before seeing it because I'm not confident about it that he won't have a clue.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Sava,
He'll
good to see
pretend he'll
you.
have a clue.
Playing
He might
solar
go on
clips.
about. He might go on about wavy crane arms and stuff.
Oh, yeah, it's always. Sava, by the way, solar clips going on right now. Yeah, it's been going on for the last, 24 hours? You know?
Can Sava prove it's moon though?
No, we can't. And you know how we can disprove that it is the moon?
So you can't prove that it's the moon that you see every day, every night, and you can't prove that that's the moon. These guys are dumb. I mean, these guys are really, really, really dumb.
Called the Selenium eclipse, where the sun and the moon are together in the same time, opposite sides of the sky, and it has
Right, because of refraction. The thing that you ignore when it suits your narrative. That thing. That's been explained to you thousands of times too.
an eclipse.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do they think that, like, with the Selenelian, that the sun's there and the moon's there? Like, no, man, they're like that way and that way. What the fuck? You think they're both like 20 degrees up in the sky? Holy shit, man.
Strange that one.
So observation literally debunks their claim, and yet
but
they
they
still want
And yet we have measurements of the sphericity of the Earth, which debunks your opinion. See, all you have is an opinion, Fladzoid. You don't have any facts, no evidence, no nothing to back up what you claim. It's just your opinion, your observations. You know, I can look at something and say it's whatever I want it to be, but that's not what it is. All right, I can look at a fire truck and say it's a jet engine, but it's not, is it? See, unless you have data to back up your opinion, that's all it is your opinion.
But they
Okay.
claim refraction in that one too. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
So refraction doesn't exist? See, it either exists all the time or it doesn't exist at all. You can't have either. Refraction is based on the gradient atmosphere that we breathe. If we didn't have refraction, then we die.
and this refraction makes the
Fucking
shadow the
morons.
opposite direction too.
Say what? Makes the shadow opposite direct. Oh, you mean, since the Earth spins east or west to east, and the shadow moves east to west, that's the opposite direction. Okay, so you don't understand how things work. Like if I'm standing here, right, and a guy here is shining a light on me, and I'm walking this way, but the guy is walking this way faster, then the shadow is going to move in the opposite direction that I'm moving. Do you understand? You fucking moron.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, they just can't comprehend simple shit. They just can't. And it's hilarious.
It's idiotic.
It is.
I mean, if you're honest with yourself and you have an observation that shows your
Don't be talking about that, motherfucker. You're about as dishonest as they come, asshole. That's why we call you Mouse, because you're afraid to admit that you're wrong. You're wrong all the time, and you're always afraid to admit it.
your belief claim wrong. You should say, okay, yeah, okay, it's not what we thought it was. But what do? They just make up stories on why it still works according to the belief. And that's
No, we show evidence of why it works based on physics. That's what we do. You give us an opinion with nothing to back it, no evidence to back it. So careful with your fucking projection there, pal.
the globe. But yeah,
I mean, it's just the entire thing is just nuh-uh, and I know you are, but what am I? That's all they have. That's it. Mockery. I know you are, but what am I? And when that doesn't work, violence.
it's insane.
It's sad.
But it's good to see everybody. Let's see what the poll says. We got 24 votes. Does he get the Black Swan argument? Yes, 29%. And no, 71%.
Right. The Black Swan argument is bullshit, Flatzoid, and you know it, because it does not take refraction into account.
Hey, Ryan, what's up, man? Good to see you. Okay.
I couldn't find you.
You know that thing that you ignore when it suits you, but you use when it doesn't? Or you use when it does? Yeah. So you can't cherry pick shit, man. That makes you look dishonest.
What do you mean you couldn't find?
Why
The-
couldn't
the
you
link to-
define us?
The link's
Because
at the top.
I didn't get a notification.
Oh.
I didn't get your thing wasn't read at all. You're on your live stream on your when I went to YouTube, it didn't show a light on there. It didn't give me a notification that you were on live, and I was looking for it in the
I got a notification, and I'm a baller.
element too, and I
I'm a globy.
didn't see anything. I don't know what's going on. But
Excuses,
I didn't see that.
excuses, Ryan.
no, I'm serious. I wouldn't lie to you.
Flats
Yeah, mate, come on.
we're linking about 5 different rooms on Element.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't put
yeah.
the link in Element. I forgot. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Fellowship. Yo,
Well,
Lambs,
but usually I get one or the other. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
yeah, I think you do live chat, debate 2, lounge, and fellowship. I think you put them in, don't you? So it's about 5. You're right, Michael.
Yeah, Glenn
I'm
says
just
this
surprised.
actually. That I've heard this everywhere lately, especially with today and stuff. They say they're looking for the sun and the moon, but they don't see the moon anywhere. So if you don't see the moon, how is it supposed to occult the sun?
What do you mean you don't see the moon? You see the moon before it gets in front of the sun, don't you? Yeah. See, the reason why you don't see it the way it's seen normally is because the sun's behind it. And not only does the glare sort of mask the moon, but you're looking at the shadow of the moon. So you're not looking at the illuminated side. So Glenn Salch is a fucking moron who just really can't understand shit. But yet thinks he's smarter than everyone.
Magic.
It's magic. Yeah.
And I mean, you would think that people think, okay, this has been brought up before. Our excuse is we can just set the exposure. Well, why isn't any of them setting the exposure to be able to see the moon?
Why would you? Why would you? It'd be overexposed because you're looking at the shadow of the moon. Why would you set the exposure for the moon when you're trying to capture a solar eclipse? Why?
People have tried it, haven't they?
Oh my
And they
God.
can't get
Messed
it.
about
Exactly.
with pictures afterwards, you know. And
I mean, they think this is some sort of gotcha. Like they've come up with some fucking brilliant question. It's amazing.
Photoshop and all sorts, and it just don't.
Oh,
There's no moon there.
it's a Photoshop.
nothing there. That's the whole point.
It's a
Yet
fake.
they want to claim
They're
it's the
all
moon.
liars, numpty.
Well,
I mean, goddamn. Tell us you're fucking ignorant without saying a goddamn word, man. Seriously.
it looks like
Tell us you're an idiot without mumbling the words.
there's something
God
on the
damn it.
little bottom left corner of the sun from when I look through my welding mask, but I don't have any darkness on that. On that
But did you see the moon though?
No, and the moon's nowhere to be
Oh,
found.
they said it's the moon. So,
Oh, my
that's
Jesus.
insane.
Hmm.
But yeah, guys,
Neighbors
maybe
I mean, heck, it was pretty much in the very same spot, same time yesterday as it was today. And it'll be at the same spot roughly. It'll be a little off tomorrow at the same time. But hey, today it's just fucking gone, isn't it? Just vanished. Nowhere to be seen. God damn, these people are dumb. Holy shit. Just fucking ignorant as Jesus Christ.
maybe while it's still going on, one of you Globus can try and see if you can get the moon in sight. How's that? And prove it's the moon. Jeep and Reefer,
Jesus
maybe you
fucking
forgot.
Christ.
They were
So they need it proven that the moon that we see at night and is there during the day sometimes is the moon. No, sorry. Not going to happen. You should already know this. You should already know that that's the moon. If you don't, something's fucking wrong with you.
there was supposed to be an
You need fucking help.
eclipse a week ago or something.
No, there wasn't. No, there wasn't supposed to be an eclipse a week ago.
Predicted by a globe, and no one managed to get it.
That stolen valor, it was predicted by flat earthers,
Anyway, yeah,
ancient
Soros
Chaldeans. So no, it's not
Stolen valor? Do you know what stolen valor is?
predicted by globe. That's just rubbish.
There is no globe model predictions for the eclipse, guys. It's all based on Soros cycles, Chaldean calendars, the Mayan calendars.
No, it's not. It most certainly isn't. It's based on Kepler's math and tables derived from Kepler's math. So no, it's not. See, the Soros cycle can only tell you roughly what day. It can't tell you where or down to the minute. It can't tell you the path of totality. It can only tell you roughly what days an eclipse will be seen. So no, that's not how we predict the eclipses, dipshit. That's another lie that you keep repeating, even though it's been told to you that that's a lie, that's not right. Why do you insist on lying after being told the truth, Flatzoid?
Even the Mayans, yeah, even they had these predictions made. Obviously, theirs is only till 2012.
Really? Okay, show us the Mayan calendar. Show us where they predicted it. Go ahead, Flatzoid. Do that. Make a video showing the Mayan calendar, showing where they predict in the Mayan calendar when and where the eclipses will be and the totality. Go ahead. Do it. I dare you.
But the Chaldeans had this, the Soros cycles, the mechanism that uses this. Come on. Get with the times, guys. There is no globe.
The Antikythera was created to tell you when the tides are. See, it's a tool of commerce to know when the tides are, when the best time to deliver goods by water would be. It also aids in harvest and planting, knowing when the cycles are for harvest and planting are. So it doesn't predict eclipses. Okay?
Model making predictions.
And they still don't know what a model is. They say listen to this dummy.
The solar cycles, the Antikythera mechanism that uses this. Come on. Get with the times, guys. There is no globe model making predictions.
So he doesn't know what a model is. The model is a measurement of everything, man. And through those measurements, we can make predictions. The Kepler mathematics, Kepler's formulas are part of that. So you're wrong again. You're wrong, and you're lying again because you've been told that that's wrong, and you've been proven how that's wrong. So again, Mouse, why do you lie? I mean, this is a pathological problem with you.
It's like having a person at school and the teacher calls the two students and say,
what do you know about school? What do you know about school?
Who copied who? And the globe bully is saying, no, it was my homework. The flat earther copied my homework. And the flat earther is like, but my paper was handed in before yours.
See, that would never happen because a flat earther would never go to a science class. Never. Never turn in a paper early. See, this is just a made-up thing you're making up. Another lie to rationalize your insane beliefs.
Yeah. That's about it. Okay. You guys ready to start the show? I do have to warn you. He has a very accent.
Yeah, the sun, whatever it is that's in front of or blocking it or making that shadow on the sun is already passed by it now. Or from where I'm standing, from where I'm at in California. So just letting you guys know.
But you didn't see the moon anyway.
No, I just see a black spot, like an edge on the edge. I just saw that something dark going in front of it. But no, you can't.
So what do you think that is? What do you think that is? That was the moon before it moved in front of the sun and is now the moon after it's no longer in front of the sun. What do you think that dark thing was? What the fuck do you think that was? Jesus fucking Christ, man. Holy shit.
Can't see the moon anytime at all that day during any eclipse. You never can.
I mean, how goddamn ignorant do you have to be?
But I know.
I like how Pat in the
But if
chat
that
says
happens, I guess that.
To not understand that, like, hey, there's a red car. Oh, no, it went in front of a building. I don't know what the fuck it is. Oh, there's a red car again. Seriously, man. Seriously.
That would be interesting, right? If that did happen.
I love how Pat in the chat says it's impossible on the flat earth. You know what, Pat in the chat, why don't you come in and tell us how it's impossible on the flat earth? Because you're making that claim.
We have, Flatzoid. You've been explained this thousands of times. What is him coming on your show explaining this to you going to accomplish? You'll just deny what he says. You'll rationalize your insane beliefs. And you'll probably kick him off. Because you say he's trolling you.
You should be able to prove it's impossible on the flat earth. How's that?
We have. I've proven that there's nothing that's possible on a flat earth. I've proven that dozens of times. You've seen the proof.
Agree?
Yep.
Yeah.
Come on.
Again, this is a lie. You saying you need someone to come and show you is a lie because you've been shown.
Yeah. Did you jailbreak anyway?
There's nothing but dishonesty that comes out of this dickhead's mouth. Nothing.
Pat in the chat. He must have jailbroke.
Yeah.
You know when they say things like that, it's pure projection. You know, like it's like really, it's
The protection is not all right. It's they don't know it. The model debunks reality. Globe, fake.
impossible on a globe because there's
I'm getting it down. I'm getting it down.
no such thing as a globe.
Exactly. But I,
Yeah,
No such thing as a globe. God damn, man. Holy shit. That's bad.
that's
but he's made a very big claim that it can't happen on the flat Earth. So then he must come and tell us how it's not possible on the flat Earth and give.
Right, so you can mock him, deny everything he says, say nuh-uh, and tell him that everything he says debunks him. See, that's all that you have to offer, Flyzoid. That's it. It's the only thing. You have nothing to offer the universe but lies, deceit, ignorance.
Give us evidence why it's not possible. It's simple as that.
What was that video you put in the other day, Michael? Where the guy photographs it, and there's nothing. This is the one from a while ago.
Well, from last
Aluna,
one, it was by that Mike Elmwood,
Yeah.
weren't it?
Yeah, and there's no sound or nothing. There's no there's nothing going in front of
You
the
want me
moon.
to get
I
it?
mean, they did all sorts of things. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. It's up to flat.
Do you want me to get it?
Yeah, it's a good video.
Yeah, get it.
It shows that there's nothing going in front of the sun. Nothing.
Yes, we can prove it's not the moon,
There's
Jeepin.
nothing passing.
You know how we can prove it's not the moon? You can't see the bloody moon.
Huh. Okay. So, yeah. So that came out of a human's mouth in the adult in the 21st century. It can't be the moon because you can't see it. But it was the moon 5 minutes earlier, and it was the moon 5 minutes after. But you can't prove it's the moon because you can't see it in the glare of the sun with the illuminated side opposite you. That's the thinking of this idiot. That's what goes through this dumb motherfucker's brains. Oh my God. Holy shit.
Oh,
Wow.
if you can't see the moon, you can't claim it to be the moon. You get it?
And again, but you saw it 5 minutes earlier, and you saw it 5 minutes later. But no, the space in between that 10-minute time span, fucking just vanishes. Just in poof. Just gone. Just gone. Do you realize how fucking stupid you sound, Flatzoid? How fucking ridiculous you sound? How insane that sounds? I mean, babies. See, this. If you go to a baby and you go, boo, he's gonna think you vanished. Babies have no permanence. No, what, cognitive permanence? There's a term for that. Brain damage patients suffer the same thing sometimes, where if you are out of their line of sight, you vanished. You're gone. And that's what's happening here. It's like the moon went peekaboo, but when it was behind the sun or in front of the sun, it just went away to you. You don't have the cognitive capabilities of a fucking baby, dude. Oh, did you get blocked? Aw, poor guy. Yeah, so why you don't have the cognitive ability of a baby, man? Babies eventually learn that no, that's just covering the face. But it's been years, dude. You think an 8-year-old loses their or gains permanence? Dude, you're as clueless as a baby.
Unbelievable.
Really, these people are idiots.
And Pat in the
Again.
chat, the Earth is flat, and you have ridiculous models. So
Can you
Yeah.
join?
Just to reiterate, the model is a measurement of reality. So how could the measurement of reality be ridiculous? How could it debunk reality? Or how could reality debunk it? Say something stupid again. Go ahead.
Restream and show us this globe model.
Yeah, show us
Yeah,
the model. And while you're at it,
Show us the globe model. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Stellarium web. There we go. Here's the globe model. Right here. Stellarium. Use it the heliocentric model in its source code. So, yes, this is a globe model and it matches reality perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. As a matter of fact, you can use Stellarium to point your telescope at a star and it'll be dead center in the fucking view. That's how close to reality it is. Also, Google Earth, it uses the heliocentric math. Any other mapping software uses it. So, again, you're fucking wrong because you're dumb and you're dishonest.
let's show us how the flat Earth cannot.
I mean, I've explained this to you. So, you asking the question proves how dishonest you are.
work with eclipses, please. Hey, Stevie Wonder, good to see you, man. No, and that's a no. There's no way that any blurfer understands the black swan. Okay, is this the video sense?
Yes, we understand the black swan. We understand that it's a rationalization of your idiotic belief in flat Earth. We understand that you ignore refraction because it's inconvenient to your narrative for that example. But it's obvious that refraction is what is at play, and that scene, that black swan photograph or the video, demonstrates exactly what is predicted by the heliocentric model under those kind of refractive conditions. So you can keep denying it and keep trying to resuscitate some dead bird that died in the shell, but you be you. You do you, buddy.
Okay, let's check.
I mean, it just makes you look dishonest. It's all it does, man. You keeping repeating the black swan argument just makes you look dumb and dishonest because it's been explained to you exactly how I did just now, why it's bullshit.
Glad you all could join me.
Why it's very poorly formed. See, the correct modus tollens should be that if the Earth is flat, then the horizon will never obstruct anything bottom up. The horizon does obstruct things bottom up. Therefore, the Earth cannot be flat. That's a correct modus tollens.
Today was Eclipse Day, August 21st, 2017.
Oh, this is the last one.
I have been tracking the eclipse all day. I've been receiving photos from all over the place.
Oh no, torture lines. That's probably what Chile calls them, torture lines.
We did get an eclipse
Torture.
in Spain.
Torture trails.
We got an eclipse in the UK. And the various camera places I had set up for the eclipse, unfortunately, were chemtrailed
And that Isle of Wight.
out. There was heavy chemtrailing all over today. We have recorded it from 6 a.m. till eclipse time, and the chemtrails were just crazy.
I'm going to stick this in for.
No such thing as chemtrails.
Before we get into what I found, first of all, NASA
I'm sticking it in.
photobombed the ISS, passing in front of the eclipse. Of course, as usual, they're lying. You pasted that in. You can see the square
Oh, they're lying. Huh.
box there.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can see the pixels everywhere in the scene. So that's not been photoshopped in. Sorry, that's just low resolution photography.
Get that.
That's interesting.
See, that's just a low resolution image. So it looks pixelated. Show us the original. Show us the raw image. Do that. See, just another example of the dishonesty of these pieces of shit.
Let's go back. That is really interesting. Because this is high resolution.
Yeah, see, and you can see it very high resolution. But if you zoom in that much on a high resolution photo, you're still gonna get fucking pixelation. See, tell us you don't understand how digital photography works without saying the words.
Why would it be so pixelated?
I mean, he says he's got a degree in fucking graphic design, and he doesn't know why that's pixelated. Why you've taken a high resolution image, uploaded it at what 720p, and then zoomed in on a little section of it. He doesn't understand why it would be pixelated. He's that dumb. Claims to have a degree in graphics, whatever, right? But he doesn't understand pixelation.
Wait till he puts the sound on that. You know, like the interference. I don't know what you call it.
So what I
Stuff,
found
whatever it's called.
This is interesting.
First of all,
Where's
NASA
our view from
photobomb
space? Come on.
Why should there be sound? It's an eclipse. There's no sound in space, dummy. I'll be glad when other people learn about my new channel.
Where's NASA at here?
This is the issue I keep saying with these people.
So that's not the ISS? That's not the ISS? Looks like it. Looks a lot like it. The thing that Jaron captured going across the sun looks the same too. So, what are you talking about?
The matting that they're having, they have two different resolutions that they keep placing things over something. And
No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't.
why do
You're a liar, and you can't accept reality. Cope, bitch.
they need to do this if it's real?
ISS passing in front of the eclipse. Of course, as usual, they're lying. You pasted that in. You can see the square box there.
It looks like a TIE fighter from Star Wars, to be honest.
Right, and so does the rest of the sun. Because you've zoomed in on a real small fucking area, dummy. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, literally that dumb. These people don't have a fucking cognitive brain in their head. Jesus fucking Christ, man. This is hilarious. It really is. In a sad, pathetic way.
Why is it pixelating the sun, though? Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's what
I mean, it's funny in the way that someone falling down is funny, but then they rupture their spleen, so they have to go to the hospital. So it's sort of pathetic, but man, it was funny when he fell.
You can see a box around it.
Yeah.
There's a box around that. That's
And
big.
it's supposed to be
a
high
box.
resolution.
Yeah.
That out of the way. What we're looking for today is maybe that Zedic Earth glass black disk passing in front of the sun, or maybe looking for the moon and its angles, or
That's the moon right there, dipshit. What the fuck do you think? I mean, it was the moon when it was here, and it'll be the moon when it's over here. What do you think happened in between those times? I mean, this is baffling. How a panel of people can be this fucking dumb.
something
This is wow.
besides what we did find.
Is he gonna,
Because folks,
is he going to change the hue saturation or something to see if there's actually a shape there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be
Yeah.
great.
what we found passing in front of the sun
And that was all
is absolutely nothing. Nothing's there. What you're
Oh,
looking
really?
at here is a photo from David Weiss, Ditra. He sent this to me on Skype.
Yeah, David Weiss, he's an honest fucker, isn't he? He owes about 3,000 Bitcoin. That he owes people about 3,000 Bitcoin.
And I'm going to show you many other photos.
At least 300. At least 100 people have sent him what he has asked for.
We spectrum analyzed these. Well, Chris Monk did. He
Did you? Where's your spectral analyzer? Where is that? Where's that tool? Show it.
used a different method. I used Photoshop and
I use Photoshop. They're gonna play with the levels, aren't they?
other people also tried, and we get the same results. There's nothing there, but
This is so goddamn funny.
blocking the sun. Okay, so what I did is I took David's sun, put it in Photoshop.
Yeah, I just got to tell the globies in chat. The reason we're talking about the pixelation is because the pixelation based on the ISS is different from the pixelation based on the sun.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You can see the same size squares. Same size squares throughout the whole thing. Just the eyes is just darker because it's a shadow, and the sun is more evenly colored, more uniformly colored. So again, tell us you don't understand graphics without saying the words.
They would have the same
is bad.
pixelizations.
This is
don't.
bad.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep.
That's called different resolutions.
Hmm.
Shows
Is
you how
it?
easy it
Reverse
is
the
to
light,
trick a
just-
Baltard.
Is it? And your proof of this from a raw photograph is, you can't have different resolutions in a raw image, right? You do know what raw means, right? That's Nikon uses it. It's a format. It's basically a digital negative that can't be altered without evidence of it being altered. So where's your evidence that it's different resolutions, Flash? Or is that, again, just your ignorant, uneducated, dishonest opinion?
Yeah, that's how dumb these guys are.
Yeah, the fact that you believe it is proof that you're a stupid idiot.
Yeah. Says the guy who has absolutely zero evidence to back up anything he says. Who takes everything he believes on faith and uncritically.
to see where the light was going and to see what was blocking the light. The problem is there's nothing blocking the light. There's nothing in the way.
Nothing blocking the light. You think the sun just takes that shape magically? You think the sun just becomes that shape? Okay.
Of the light of the sun. The sun is giving off light as normal as it would be
Well, that's
shaped.
what I say. Why can't the globies go, while it's happening now, change your exposure settings, overexpose it, and see if you can pick up the moon as you say it's the moon.
Well, it's not happening now. It happened about 5 hours ago. Happened at about what time it happened? About an hour or two ago, something like that. So it's not happening now. The sun doesn't stop in the sky. So yeah.
This should be easy for you. Oh wait, you can't.
Now see, what should be easy is presenting a map, a model, and measurements of flat Earth that work. A map that works, measurements, and a model that's predictive. See, that's what would be easy. You've had 10 years, something like that. How long has flat Earth been around? Coming up on what, 8? So you had time. And I get a lot of you people have been flat earthers for a lot longer, but yet you've never come up with anything that proves what you claim. Nothing.
Because it's not.
You've come up with a lot of excuses why you don't like the globe, why it hurts your feelings. You've manipulated the words of the Bible to say something it doesn't. So you basically take an unfalsifiable narrative, cherry pick, manipulate it, and present it as evidence for what?
Not the damn moon.
Nope.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
So they're saying that if if you have a car, one headlight's out, right? And it's shining straight at you, and you see a guy off to the left, and he's walking to the right, and you see him, you recognize, hey, it's Charlie. Hey, Charlie, how you doing? And then he starts walking in front of the car, and the glare of the headlight masks him. You can't see him anymore because your eyes adjust to the light, and he's blocking the light, but you can't see him. You know something's blocking the light, but you can't see the person that's blocking the light. You can't recognize them while they're in the light, right? If you had your eyes shut and then he walked and he got in front of the light and you open your eyes, you wouldn't know who's there because you can't see him while he's in the light. But then he keeps walking. Up there's Charlie again. Now, did Charlie cease to exist while he partially blocked the light out between the time that you recognized him and the time you recognized him again? I mean, these are simple questions that the answers, if given honestly, debunk what you just said. Right?
That way as you're seeing it there. This is very...
I mean, again, you don't have the... I'm going to look that term up. Hold on.
Very odd. This is totally unexpected. And...
Oh, man, why is it freezing now?
We were looking for something totally different during this eclipse. Here, this picture was sent to me by Robert on Facebook, and the same deal. The light pattern is not...
Object permanence, yeah. Object permanence is the recognition or understanding of the continuous identifying, identity-preserving existence of objects. Yes, it was the moon there, and then it wasn't the moon, and now it's the moon again. See, in between the times that it was the moon and it was the moon again, you've lost your object permanence. So you have a problem. You should probably seek help.
Affected by any object blocking it means...
I mean, that's just baffling that these people are talking about this. Just completely baffling. That they think the moon just goes away, becomes unreal, unmade for a 10-minute time span.
There's no object there.
Wow.
And so, you know, here's the same object. I just reversed it so you're seeing the light part of it. What we did notice is there seemed to be a gathering of light where the sun apparently was supposed to have an object in front of it. We did notice that.
Yeah.
This picture here was done by Chris Monk through a spectrum electro something wave analyzer. Anyways, not Photoshop.
You mean like you mean a Photoshop filter?
Something totally different. He gets the same results when he was tracing the light paths out through depth. There's just nothing there, folks. Here is another version.
So he took that and he put it through a Photoshop filter. It's all Photoshop, man. It's all Photoshop.
Of things he attempted trying to get
sad.
something to show up to block.
It's Photoshop because it has to be, right?
The
You would think someone would pick up some...
Yes, the eclipse is peekaboo for flatties. Exactly. Exactly. There you go.
kind of shape. You do know if there is an actual shape, it doesn't matter how bright the background is or something, there's going to have some reflection on the object blocking it.
Why? What do you know what vision is, dumb shit? It's the reflection of light off of an object to our eye. That's what vision is. So if you have the sun that's on the other side of an object being blocked by that object, how is the light from the sun going to bounce off the fucking dark side of that fucking object and hit your eye, dumb shithead? How is that going to fucking happen? Your eyes don't go out and get information. Information comes into them. Your eye isn't a fucking transceiver, moron. It's a receiver for light. God damn it. I mean, geez, words escape me. I mean, you can't be this fucking stupid, dude. It's virtually impossible for someone to be this fucking stupid and not still wearing fucking diapers.
Yeah, even if it's just a bit of a
I mean,
shape that's more
Jesus.
Nothing.
diffused,
There's
you see something. There's nothing there.
Michael. Anyone raptured yet?
My God, they see something blocking the biggest light in the fucking sky, and they think nothing's there. Hey, Rachie, how you doing? Good to have you here. Thanks you. Glad you made it.
Well, the baller's brains.
I mean,
the
seriously,
background
man.
light waves, but there's nothing there to block it. Folks, nothing caused the sun eclipse today, but the sun, as far as we can tell.
See, they're triggered because the world didn't end. That was supposed to happen, wasn't it? World was supposed to end today because big light in the sky. Oh my Jesus Christ, these guys. Oh,
Eclipse today, but the sun, as far as we can tell.
so the sun is creating the eclipse of itself.
So while we had flat
Never heard this before.
earthers dangling balls over the azimuthal equidistance map, the ice wall map, trying to show how the eclipse would work, and others were arguing with me over the west and east shadow. It's all wrong. Just forget all that. It's a whole new ball game now.
Oh,
Welcome to
because it's a whole new ball game. Because you said some words and showed Photoshop.
Flat Earth. It just gets stranger. I don't know what's going on. I thought
Then why did you make a video? If you don't know what's going on, why did you make a fucking video?
I was going to find something today, and wasn't there. Nothing's there. And I'll keep you updated.
Nothing's
we
there.
have theories. We
Nothing was blocking the sun. That nothing that was something didn't block the sun and then became something again. Do you know how fucking ridiculous you sound?
have ideas. We have some very top people working
Wow.
on this.
Very top people. They got some very top people who know how to click a fucking link on Photoshop and make a filter.
Interesting stuff.
Those top people are sure.
Here, watch. Hold on. There you go. I'm auditioning to be top people. Here, hold on. Let me see. Import. Let's just drag something in there. Hold on. Bring. I have just a picture. Yeah, there we go. What? Hold on. I need to bring a picture here. Monkey. Oh, here we go. This is better. There's a picture of this. What? It's not that kind of document. It's a goddamn image, motherfucker. What the shit? How? Did I? Oh, that's an MKV MP4. There's a fucking picture. These are all videos. Oh, that's... Thought I was in the... Here we go. There, that worked. Gotta know what the fuck you're doing. Oops. Control H. There we go. Get rid of that. So here, watch. I'm auditioning to be the best. Let's see. Neon glow. Put some neon glow on him. There we go. Do the brightness. Mess with the brightness some. Glow size. Here. We'll mess with the levels. Here, I know. Here. Hold on. This will work. And we'll crop it. And then we'll show pixelation of a high quality photo. And then we can go, let's see, edit mode adjustments. We'll do the levels. Where are we at? I'll put that over in a different window. That's weird. So we'll fuck with the levels some. There we go. Well, that's some good pixelation. Oh, that's proving some shit. Am I excellent yet? Here, hold on. Here, we'll save that. And we'll do stylize. Find edges. There we go. Hey. So do I pass? Do I pass the audition? See, anybody can do that. Doesn't take any real skill.
Yeah. The video he's using is originally from.
So I just proved that CC from New York isn't real.
Death, but that's not Death's channel it was being showed on, and that's from 2017, dude.
Yeah. What's up, Anfas? You can see, by the way. But yeah, I would like a Globey, since they've made so many claims that it is the moon, prove it's the moon. Because this just showed it's not.
No. No, we're not going to prove to you that the moon is the moon. You should already know that as an adult. You should already know that.
Not the moon. It showed there's no object blocking it. Hi, Sandra, good to see you. So it's weird how we are able to give evidence that it's not a physical moon blocking it. Yeah.
No, you didn't give any evidence. You showed Photoshop images of the solar eclipse. That's all you did. You can't explain why a solar eclipse could possibly happen. So you just rationalize your way around it. So, no, you didn't give evidence. You gave an opinion.
Yet they want to claim it still is, and they have no evidence for it. Let's put this up. Nice one, Vicky. Okay. Are you guys ready to start with this guy's video?
Hold on.
Sure.
I told you
It's
so.
already annoying me. Just look at his face.
Well, he's a real nuclear physicist.
He ain't even got any
Yeah,
whiskers.
why do they all look like that?
He ain't even got any whiskers.
I
Guys,
hate
doesn't
to stereotype
The
people,
guy's-
but gee whiz.
The guy's still wet under his ears.
He's got no whisker. He's got no shoulders either.
Oh, but
really
he's
wet
a
behind
nuclear
ears.
physicist, guys. We have to take what he says as gold.
He's a wise man.
Yeah, he can't ever make a mistake ever in his life.
No, he's allowed to make mistakes, but if he's smarter than you, so you should probably listen to what he says. See, that's how we advance as a civilization, as a humanity. We listen to the smart people, and they guide us toward being better. See, if we listen to you idiots, we'd be walking around throwing shit at each other like monkeys.
Because he's a nuclear physicist. There you
So
go. Right.
He's a
I
nuclear
want to
physicist.
ask a question. How long does it take to be able to get a doctorate to become a nuclear physicist?
Good question. How long does it take to get a nuclear? Why is this? Oh, allow. How long does it take to be a doctorate of nuclear physics? Between 2 and 5 years. Doctorate in nuclear physics program covers a wide range of topics that can include physics, chemistry, mathematics, and engineering. Most programs take between 2 and 5 years to complete. So, there you go. There's your answer.
Probably a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know. It probably costs some money.
This guy probably just got off his diapers and did he start when he was like 10?
When they say nuclear
A nuclear
physicist, start
physicist.
on land, measuring it and seeing if it's flat or not.
Hey,
Well, he likes Formula One. I think he's got a Formula One car behind him.
that's probably because the aerodynamics. It makes him look clever.
Of course.
But think about it. If it takes, let's for instance say it's 7 years, okay? This guy's what, maybe 21, maybe?
Yeah, got to
Did
be
he
early
start
20s.
studying at university when he was like 12? Come on. Doesn't make sense. That's why I say a lot of these people just make shit up.
Recently, I've been taking a look at a lot of flat earthers not based in South Africa. But today, that's going to change.
Yay!
I'm going to take a look at a flat earther in my own backyard.
Yeah, donkey man, yeah.
What? You're living in the backyard?
Yeah, I live in his backyard, guys. I do his garden for him.
Nice.
I mean, already mocking. I mean, you motherfuckers have no room mocking anyone for the way they speak. Especially you, dummy.
Is his accent being forced?
No, he's actually Afrikaans. So when he tries to speak English, he does struggle a bit. Me, I've been very fortunate that I was brought up more bilingual because my dad was English and my mom's Afrikaans. So that helped me. I think he was brought up Afrikaans and probably
learned
learned
English later.
Yeah. Yeah, Jeff Gass said no PhD would go on YouTube. Actually,
well,
yeah, they do, but they keep to themselves, the PhDs. They don't really.
I mean, no PhD would go on YouTube. What the fuck are you talking about? What in the hell are you talking about? You know how many lectures are done through YouTube? You fucking idiots. You never find them because you're too busy filling your head with this horse shit.
Do what these people are doing, especially not trying to attack flat Earth.
Abdef, we don't know what it is. We can't go up there and check what it is. So we can't even speculate what is blocking the sun.
The question you should be asking Abdef is, how do you know it's moon? Because you've only been told it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And have you not just watched that video where it showed that with the spectrum analysis one, with the photograph one, that there was nothing in front of it?
Yeah.
Nothing.
But I mean, think about it.
Nothing in front of it. Nothing blocking the light. Nothing making it look darker out. Just nothing. Just the sun decides to give up for 10 minutes out of the day in a specific pattern that looks remarkably like a round object going in front of it at a specific rate, matching the heliocentric model. Maybe that's why they're upset, because the eclipse matches the heliocentric model perfectly. See, this is damage control. That's all it is, damage control.
You guys are claiming it's a physical moon. You guys are claiming this physical rock moon is blocking the sun, yet you can't see.
Yes, a physical thing would have to block the sun to make the sun be blocked. Yes, that's how reality works.
The moon. It's not visible. It's not shown to be physical. It literally shows that whatever the sun is, it's just being eclipsed by nothing. So you should be the one going to show us.
No, you have to prove that it's nothing. So you've not proven that it's nothing. You have to prove that the physics of light don't exist for 10 minutes out of a month. That's what you have to prove. See, we know what it is. You are making the positive claim against the consensus, the status quo. Therefore, the burden of proof is on you. We don't have to prove shit to you, pal. Ever. I mean, we have 2,500 years of science to back up everything we say. You don't have shit, pal, except an admission that the Earth isn't flat. Gee, hey, Flatzoid. What flat maps are accurate? No flat maps are accurate, man. Okay. Hey, Flatzoid. What map represents the flat Earth? All maps. All flat maps, man. But you said all flat maps are inaccurate, therefore fake. Yes, all flat maps. That's what we get from this dumb motherfucker.
Why you claim
Hey,
it's
Stanley.
the moon?
Good to have
You're
you
telling
here.
us to say, okay, because it's not shown to be not the physical moon, what is it then? We don't know. We don't make the claim. You guys make
Yes, you are. You are making the claim that the moon isn't real. You have to prove that shit, boy.
the claim. That's the difference. But we do know one thing. We do make a claim. It's just the light, as the Bible tells us.
Yep.
That's it. What the light's made out of, I'm not going to tell you. I don't make a claim on it. I just know it's a light.
You're making the claim that the Bible says it's just a light. So prove it's just a light. See, we have proof that it's not just a light. And we presented that proof to you, but you say, nuh-uh. But I don't know what it is. But it isn't that. Nuh-uh. That's what we get from you. Hey, Westside Girl Reacts, how you doing? I mean, it's very, very,
In the beginning.
very intellectually dishonest, Flatzoid. Highly intellectually dishonest. About the pinnacle of it.
There we go. Okay.
It's a different channel.
Before we start today, the poll for my 100 subscribers special has ended, and Debunking Eric Dubé live has won by a landslide.
Wow.
Keep an eye on my channel. The date and time for the live stream will be posted soon, and I hope to see each and every one of you there.
Okay.
Now back to today's video. Flatzoid's Perspective is another flat earther channel who seems to be.
So here's his channel. Let's open his channel in a new tab. So he's done. I want to watch this guy's stuff. Most of them are reasonably timed. Let's go to videos. 200 proof supercut. Flatzoid fails to prove FDFE wrong. David Weiss. Yeah. Awesome. And this is I guess this is the video in contention.
Suffering from the Dunning-Kruger effect. This channel used to be called Flatzoid FE, but I'm guessing due to the overwhelming number of evidence for a spherical Earth.
Should be Flatzoid DK.
he decided to change it.
That's the new name for your channel, Flatzoid. Flatzoid DK.
Wow.
I'll leave you to figure out what DK stands for.
Okay.
Wow. Idiot.
So he
Or TL. Either DK or TL. Either work.
starts off being a wanker. Okay. No, the reason I changed from FE to perspective because of the algorithm. That's why. Because YouTube decided to, censor Flat Earth a lot, and I thought, let me just try and change it around a bit and see if I can get around the algorithm a bit. That's why.
Oh, there's a departure. Where is it? Yeah. This is the tool head. I'm tooling up. It's part of the upgrades. Where is it? Shit. Should be a picture of it. Yeah, this is what I'm going for. This right here. But it will be this face, but with that pattern. Right? I like the hexagons. This is what it'll look like. But I want to do it in gray with a red face. So the everything on this face that isn't gray would be red. Then the rest of it would be dark gray, and then the hexagons would be, all the gray parts would be black. Kind of like that, but reversed, and then the rest of the body gray. So, kind of like that. But anyway, and that will hold a Konami screen, or a Komi screen, they call them. And there's a lot of different designs. But what it is a touch screen that gives you updated information on your printer. What it's doing, you can control it through the touch screen right on the print head. So it tells you what temperatures things are at. Tells you what the status is. And this is version 1, I think. Version 2 is better. Yeah, this is the version 2. Just a little better graphics. It'll also like play video. It won't just give you like one type of graphic. It'll actually play video. So you can have like an animation running while it's printing. They got files you can download for that. But yeah, and it'll give you like emoji faces to tell you the status at a glance. It's pretty cool. Very cool. So anyway, never mind. But that's so the gearing up is that print head, which will have CAN bus on board, which will decrease the number of wires going from the print head to the machine down from 18 to 4. So you've got a lot less mass moving around. Eventually, I'll switch to a detachable front, a detachable print head. So I'll be able to swap out print heads. Be able to take this one off if I want to use PLA, or if I've got one that uses TPU with a bigger nozzle, I can just swap out the whole front. That's an option, not something I'll get into right now, but or soon. But yeah, it's coming together. I have the new high flow nozzle, ultra high flow nozzle, That's why I'm wanting to build a new printhead, because it will work better with it. And yeah.
Because it's always actually been perspective. I've just had it as FE. So yeah.
Maybe it's a sock blocking sun moment.
Maybe it is.
Yeah, it's a sock. It has.
I'm also switching to. I mean, this is going to be a long stream anyway, so. It's called a clicky probe. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. Let's fucking watch this shit. Never mind.
TV. Oh man.
I'm really high. So I'm rambling.
Kai Shen, the moon is not lit up on this side, so you can't see it.
So then
Wow.
that's the whole issue. If it was a physical object, it would be lit up by the side.
No, it wouldn't. Not if the sun's directly opposite it, you dumb shithead. Not if the sun is creating so much glare that's all you can see in the sky, asshole. What the fuck? You don't understand how shadows work? Seriously?
Because it would have reflection from the sunlight.
And from the earth.
How would it have reflection from the sun if the sun's on the opposite side of it, asshole? How would that happen? Light travels in straight lines. How does the sun go from it to past the moon to hit the moon and then come back in your eye? How does that fucking happen, asshole?
Apparently.
And
God,
the
what
earth,
a
because
dumb
it should be
shithead you
reflecting
are.
off the earth. So you should see it. I don't know if you guys have ever taken, like when you see a moon and it's a crescent moon or something, and
Yeah, you have some amount of light that strikes the earth and reflects back, but it's being vastly overpowered by the fucking ambient light coming from the sun, dummy. Fuck. Take a pen light. Take a pen light. Walk in front of a fucking headlight shining at you, shining at the person. Can they see the pen light? No, they can't see you because they're being drowned out. Fuck, these people are idiots.
you overexpose, you
Yeah.
actually see, like on the outside of the moon, it's got like
The
a
whole
little.
circle.
Are you
That's what you
kidding
should
me?
be seeing
Yeah, the
now.
rest of the circle.
That's what you should be seeing
Yeah.
now. You don't see it
But you know what's funny is that when there's a new moon, you can't see anything at all.
at all. It doesn't
Nothing.
exist. Yeah,
You
the
can't
moon's
even
not there.
point
Yeah.
a telescope or anything in the area where it would be
You won't be able to
because
see the
there's
moon all
nothing
day
there.
either.
And no,
What Flats just said, what Flats just said, the emoji that Miss Mod just put in, that's what Flats is talking about, where you'd see the outline
Crescent.
like that emoji.
yeah. I don't know why we have to explain this to the people.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, there should be like a little
It makes
mini.
me laugh. What proof would
You're an idiot and a liar and a coward who's afraid to admit when you're wrong. Why should we listen to anything you say, Flatzoid? Admit that admit what? That you just making shit up? Present evidence, asshole.
you accept to prove it's moon? Well,
It is a
picture that
moon.
It's the moon.
Jesus fucking Christ.
There we go. Let's.
Yeah, just to see it like distancing itself from the sun after the eclipse. Yeah, that would be enough, right?
Yeah, you should see it beforehand, going towards the sun, and see it after it leaves the sun as well.
Okay, you can
also.
see this. You can see
Yeah.
this almost like a thing here. Now, if I have to save this image, and I have to go and change its hue saturation settings. Just quickly go. Ooh. Children are fighting. They don't want to
Wow.
sleep.
So you do know that there needs to be data present to be manipulated, right? In order to manipulate data, there has to be something present. Cloud eradicator is not a fluid that exists. Okay? Focusing fluid is not a thing that's real. You can't bring something into an image that wasn't recorded. When you have an extremely bright light and you've dialed your exposure back so the entire scene isn't white, you're not going to capture anything but that white light and the shape of the thing that's fucking blocking it. I mean, good God, man.
Let me just try and get it on screen quickly. Sorry. Ooh. Chest. Upload desktop. Where did I save it now? There we go. Doop. Okay. Photo. Let's go to adjust. I hope they use saturation, yeah. And whites. Next, I've never used this though. Try and get it. Frost. Can't get it. Not on this program, guys. Does anybody have Photoshop or anything?
No.
No, well, I have it on a computer somewhere, but it's probably one that I can't get access to right now.
Maybe need a bit of photo. Let me get another one.
What's funny is when you take pictures of it with your digital camera, it doesn't get pixelated and cut out like a big square in the sky. But when you watch all the other ones on TV, that's exactly what it is. And it doesn't make sense why that has to be. Right?
There we go. This one's a bit better. There you can see it. In a photo. Change the contrast a bit and just get the highlights of it.
Here's a time lapse, asshole. There you go. No, that'd be a lunar eclipse. Yeah, that's not a solar eclipse. Let's see, hold on a second. Yeah, that was 3 weeks ago. That was the April 8th. Oh wait, the total eclipse is April 8th. Oh, yeah, this is the sun. This is the moon. The sun approach. Yeah. This isn't in one day. Yeah, this is a wide angle landscape composite capture. Yeah, anyway.
Get the whites in, just so you can see there's like a disc around. You see there? Obviously, I can't change the saturation so much. I can't really get it to. There we go. You guys can see it.
Yeah.
That's what you should see with the moon eclipsing the sun. You don't see that.
That's a phase of the moon. That's a phase, Flatzoid. That's
Or some type of something like that.
Yeah,
should still be
something like
there,
that.
even if you need a telescope to see it, it should still be there. It should be breaking away as it leaves the thing.
No, RNFE, they don't understand light would
again no object permanence at all. None.
reflect from a physical object. He says, but if the sun is behind the moon won't be illuminated. Oh my bloody hell. Excuse me.
No, it wouldn't be. No, it wouldn't. Because you're looking at the dark side of it. See, they don't understand how light works.
I'm going to get a ball quickly.
Okay, now get a ball. Now shut off all the lights in the room. Have someone stand across the room, holding a flashlight shining directly at you and have someone else take that ball and move it over to the side of the room and tell me if you see that ball. Tell me if you see the ball. Or if you want to scale it down, move it over about 8 inches. Put the ball like closer to you than to the light source. And then just move the ball over so it's not blocking it. It's not blocking the light. Right? Just move it so it can't block the light. Tell me if you see the ball.
Let's see if I can explain this to the.
I mean, that's a quick experiment. See, you've got this, you have a lot of ambient light in the room.
I've got a photo that I've took. If you'll quickly just let me share.
Yeah, we can do that. I'll do it now. This is a physical object, okay?
Yeah.
See the light behind it? There's reflection right around. It gives like a corona thing. Obviously, this one's, you can see through it, but if you take a normal ball, you'll still see light around it. It's not hard to understand. Let's put Michael up. There we go.
They just don't understand shit, do they?
It's probably because whatever is blocking the sun is not actually blocking it physically. It's actually just warping it somehow.
Oh, warping it. Oh, it's warping the sun. That's what's happening.
Like some kind of magnetic field or something is what it is, I think.
Whatever it is. But was that a photo you took self, Michael?
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful.
So it's not the obvious thing that it's a round object that's blocking another round object that's putting out light, because we see a round shadow. It's got to be some warping of a magnetic field, or just not there at all. Just nothing blocking it.
But I mean, this is, yeah, think of it when
idiots.
it's a new moon.
Holy
There's
crap.
no moon at all. You can't pick it up. Why is that? Why does a new moon mean you can't see it? Maybe because it's not a physical object.
Maybe because it's
Okay.
a reflection or some kind of
Okay.
whatever it is. Yeah.
Good God, man.
You know what would be interesting? You know they claim they bounce lasers off the moon. Have anybody tried to do that with a new moon? This should be the direction the moon should be. We can't see it, but let's try and bounce a laser off of it. And if they're able to bounce a laser off of it, then it shows, the moon's not actually there.
Come on, we
What's
both
funny
know
about
that the
that
moon.
laser?
See, the way reality and light works is if something isn't there, it can't block light. That's how light works. If something isn't in your field of vision for an object, it can't block that object. The same with water. If water is flat and you and something else are above it, it doesn't have the physical capability to block that thing from you seeing it. So it's impossible for the flat earth to exist. It's a physical impossibility. Easily proven.
The moon disappears. It doesn't just, like, it isn't just not visible. It's gone.
Wouldn't it like a cult some
Gone.
stars or something? Surely you'd about to see it.
Yeah, it should
You know what's
see
funny
it.
about that
You know
laser
what I'm saying, Jeff?
Just gone.
Yeah.
Just gone. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Oh, hey, Mr. Moon.
It's bouncing off the firmament.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Why not?
I
Why
think it's
wouldn't
an ellipse. That's what I think.
I think if you walked up to a flat earther and went, they'd go, ah! Sorry. Headphone warning. Your head vanished. Sorry about that.
Bookmark it.
I didn't think it would be
Okay,
that
the
loud.
Black Swan argument. Modus tollens. If P, then Q. Not Q, therefore not P.
Okay.
Modus tollens
That's what a modus tollens is. Yeah.
is a form of reasoning. And yes, you stated it correctly.
Yes. And see, you can't debunk 2,500 years of science with flawed reasoning. You just can't do it. Or logic in general. You can't just use logic to debunk 2,500 years of demonstrable, repeatable science. It's impossible.
But once again, this is something like Occam's razor. And flat earthers liked it a lot. But just like Occam's razor, which I showed last week, we can use this once again to rather prove the earth is a sphere. If the earth is flat, the sun's angular size should change as it moves away from you.
Okay.
It doesn't. Therefore, the earth isn't flat. If P, then Q.
It does.
If not P, then not Q.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting it for him.
What a maroon.
Hugh, Lou, Bon.
So you guys weren't here earlier. I wanted to show. I wanted to show something. Oh no, that's not where it was. Hold on. Where was it? Yeah. See, when they can't debunk you, when you prove that every word that comes out of their mouth is a lie, when you prove that their entire reality is a lie, then this is what they resort to.
Good morning, everybody.
This is Alan Norstrand, by the way.
Sean Hawkins.
It's Hawkins, not Hawkings. There's no G in my name.
Quite the old man. So am I. 58. I say we settle this mano a mano. I'll fly anywhere.
What's the smell of cat piss? I smell. Smells like someone's muddled up their mouthwash with cat piss.
On this flat plane and fight your ass and kick your fucking old man monkey butt. Anywhere, anytime. So bring it on, you old man. Let's see what you got. Let's do this like Tyson. Yeah, and Paul. Let's see who's badder. You or me. Come on, man. You got a hell of a mouth. Let's see what you got. Because I'll kick your fucking ass anytime. Goodbye.
And he deleted that video. But to quote Colin Farrell as the coach in The Gentleman, girls stomp, boys punch, kids fight. The real battle is up here in the gray. Let me find that. Yeah, here it is. See, four rude kids who are butting in line.
What's the smell of wee in here? The fuck is this joke, man? Don't stand near me, son. You got your mouthwash muddled up with cat piss. Take 2 steps back and wait your turn. Yeah, fuck off, old man. I'll wet you. The only thing you can wet's your underpants, son. Now, back 2 steps. Sugar. You're on. Chew. You're up, bro. Yeah? Do it, man. Sheffield, bro. Fucking do it, man. Fucking do it. Now, if you're gonna stab trigger. Don't, dance. What are you, like a Four Tops tribute act or something? The Four Skins! The Redskins!
Four
Whoa,
Skins.
here come the Indians!
That's who these are. The Foreskins. Actually, there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. That's the name of this panel, the Five Skins.
No Northern Soul, is it, boys? Putting the gay back in Marvin Gaye. I'm on fire over here, lads. Come on, I need some back and forth. Come on, what do you got for me? What do you got for me? Now make it quick. Make it funny. Fuck you! Jeez, that's disappointing. No, no, not that. Go again. Go again. Now, make it sharp. Cut me with it. Fucking do him, lad. Fucking do him. I'm fucking do him. Yeah. Oh, shit. Ah. Come on, nigga, dickhead. Ah. Back to where? Ah. Stick my eyes. Yous are embarrassing yourself here, lads. Kids stab, girls shoot, boys punch, grown-ups fight with their heads. That's where the real battle is. Up here, in the grave. Fuck me up, bro. Now wake up, lads. Life's quick, you're slow. Life's hard on a bone top.
Exactly. Wake up. You're slow. Life's hard on a bone top.
I don't understand these people.
So, I mean, if you want to have a fucking discussion there, Alan, we can have a discussion. But no, I won't fight you.
And then,
Number one, if I fight someone, I can get kicked out of my fucking place. Because I can't have a criminal record and still live here. It'll violate my the terms of my voucher. So, yeah, I can't do that. But I'll debate you anytime, dude. Anytime you want. But you got to bring evidence, motherfucker. Map, model, and measurements. If you don't have that, you're wasting my fucking time.
he calls me Dunning-Kruger. But did you... Oh, man. Yeah, but he's supposed to be a nuclear physicist, guys.
Mouse and the Five Skins. That's new. That's the new Flat Earth band.
They're so smart, aren't they?
Sorry, it's a bit difficult to find something because of damn YouTube censoring Flat Earth. I first have to go through the hundreds of pages saying it's not flat.
You know, that should fucking tell you something, shouldn't it? That should really tell you something. If it takes you 100 pages to get to anything that says it's flat, then that should really fucking, you know, hoist a red flag in your brain.
But no, they're not censoring us, are they?
That's total garbage. I hate that.
They're not censoring us.
I don't know. I'm watching you on YouTube. So how bad is their censorship? See, I'm watching you lie on YouTube. So you're not being censored. You're just not being promoted. See, there's a difference. It'd be like if you work a job and you still get paid, but you don't get promoted. Therefore, you don't get that office and you don't get the visibility. But you still work. You still collect a paycheck.
Yes.
But since you're a lying sack of shit, the boss doesn't want to put you out up front to where you'll lie to his clients. But you're a good worker. You bring in money for the company. You bring in ad revenue for the company. But they don't want you out in front with the public lying to them because that looks bad for business.
It used to be so easy. You type in angular size change of the sun and you pick it up now. Now, giving Professor Dave McKeegan.
Right. The angular size doesn't change. This has been proven to you many, 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 many times, Flatzoid. Many times. Why is this still a topic of debate with you? It's because you're a dishonest piece of shit. That's why.
Mactoon, Vsauce, all this rubbish. I don't want to know about them. I want to know the angular size change.
Oh, you don't want to know that the angular size doesn't change. You want to find a video where they dishonestly show that it does. Where they don't use a solar filter, where they adjust the exposure of the camera, when they do it on a cloudy day. That's what you want, Flatzoid, because you're a dishonest piece of shit. You want to cherry pick to suit your narrative.
Hey,
and it
Abdef,
was,
you should still be able to see the moon even if it's not illuminated by the sun.
Should you?
You should still be
Should you? Okay.
able to see it.
Yeah, what about all stars getting light and that, you know?
Yeah. Can you see the stars whenever it's you're inside the penumbra or whatever they call it?
Why should you? Why should you? You still have the ambient light hitting the atmosphere around it. It's daytime, asshole.
Like if you're
Why should you see the stars during the daytime?
in the middle of the eclipse and it darkens the whole.
Now, I'm sure if you dial down the exposure really, really small, you might be able to see some stars. But why? I mean, these fucking morons think that you should be able to see stars during the night, during the daytime.
Sky for you. Do you still see stars whenever it gets dark, or are they invisible? That's what I want.
You see stars because you're in the shadow of the sun at night. That's why that's why it gets dark. But that would never happen on a flat Earth. See, it's the whole blocking your view thing.
can you guys see this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Seems to be changing angular size. Let's see. Let's see.
And I didn't know this it would take this long. So I have to go. I have to do an errand at 2:30. I have to leave at 2:30. I have to catch stuff. I have to catch stuff before it closes. So we got another 50 minutes, or I'll let it go till 3. So we got another 50 minutes. I'll try not to interrupt so much. Just let their dumb wash over you. And I'll be right back.
Ooh. No, it's staying the same size, guys. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Smaller.
Yep, no solar
it
filter.
accidentally got too
Just an
small.
effect, of course, but I mean, yeah.
There we go. It's showing. He's showing. Check it there.
Okay, you better make
Fucking pathetic. No solar
Does
filter,
it-
of
Ooh.
course.
Ooh, no, that's definitely staying the same angular size,
Actually,
dude.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's staying the same size the whole time. Mhm.
Oh,
Well,
Oh, here's in my backyard, Africa.
Oh boy.
Look at that. It's
Uh-oh.
not even. Oh no.
Hmm.
Oh no, it disappears before it even gets to the
Uh-oh.
horizon.
Wow.
hmm.
That's very odd.
Beautiful. You guys want the video link? There we go. There's the video link for you guys. So we just got him on. We can use the same logical reasoning, Occam's razor. If the sun moves away on the flat Earth, it should change angular size.
Well,
Welcome to
just because someone talks like this doesn't mean they know what they're talking about.
So we can say welcome to flat Earth, correct?
Yep.
No.
And has the audacity to call me Dunning-Kruger.
Oh, same here, Moomin.
Woohoo!
Well, as far as I'm concerned, if he says it to you, he's saying it to all.
Angular size doesn't change.
Sorry? What'd you
Well,
say?
like I said, as far as I'm concerned, if he says it to one of us, he says it to all of us, right? Because I'm on your side here.
Yes, you're all dumber
If he
than
tells
dog
you
shit.
that you're wrong, then he's telling all of us we're.
Yes, you're all dumber than dog shit. You're all dishonest as fuck. Did I nail it or what? Did I nail it or what? No solar filter, clouds in the sky, change in exposure. Nailed it.
Yeah, what happened to those rockets that they're supposed to be shooting up at the moon? Did they do that?
Oh yeah, I forgot about shooting the moon.
Apparently.
Maybe it was a metaphor.
I mean, it's
I
pretty
don't know.
sad.
I can't wait to hear the excuses from all the people that told me yesterday the world's coming to an end and all this
Yeah,
other
I
stuff,
can.
and I'll be like, okay.
You mean the flat earthers? The religious fanatics like you dipshits?
And notice, guys, I know the globe is going to say, oh, but you didn't use a solar filter.
Right. He didn't use a solar filter, so he got glare, which was compensated for by the fucking exposure of the camera, asshole. Yes, you didn't use a solar filter because he's dishonest as fuck. And you're a dishonest fucker for citing it.
Well,
Do you
you
know-
didn't specify solar filter now.
Do you know what it's
And when
opened
you-
my
yeah.
eyes to? Amount of so-called truthers who've been pushing this fear about this eclipse for weeks on end, and now it's happened again. It's like I've got some channels to unsubscribe to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, kind of like the assholes that say the world's coming to an end and it's going to be the rapture. That's going to happen at such and such a date. Not realizing that the Bible says you can't predict the date. So, yeah, just like that. Just like that. Religious fanatics thinking the worst.
Yeah, it's
Paranoid assholes like you.
same as when the world was going to end in 2000 and 2012 and 2017.
What have I been saying for the last week or something? If you believe that
Hey, RT96, good to have you here. Glad you can make it. New channel. New fun.
this is, then you haven't been reading your Bible. That's as
Exactly.
simple as that.
That's it.
And if these Christian channels are claiming this, then it shows they are not reading the Bible or they're pushing deception. I'm sorry, it's just
Really? So you twist the words of the Bible to say that it's flat, and you call other people dishonest. You're a scumbag, Mouse.
it's true. It's simple as that.
What a hypocritical scumbag.
Yeah, because no one knows the day or the hour of only the
Exactly.
Father
It could ha-
knows. And
could happen
you can't
anytime.
predict it.
Exactly. No, it's
That's what we call an unfalsifiable narrative. Not allowed in science.
no. That's why I have a lot of red flags when it gets to some channels, and I see stuff like that I'm thinking, nope. Hey, Mythical Myth, good to see you. Good to see you. But yeah, and I'm thinking the globe is going to say, but you didn't use a lens flare for that. Son, do you know even on your globe model, it changes angular size?
Yes, from day to day, month to month, but not throughout the day. Not in a 24-hour period. Doesn't.
Do you know, I've filmed some whale.
This has also been explained to you, Flatzoid. This has also been explained to you, but you continue to speak a falsehood. That's called being intellectually dishonest.
A lens on at sunset, and
Still changed.
it makes no difference at sunset.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does. It most certainly does.
No, I've seen it as well. I've seen through lens flares as well where it changes angular size.
Look, seen through a lens flare? What the fuck are you talking about? It's called a solar filter, dipshit.
So, what can we say? It's just more visible
Well, that's
without this.
interesting.
It's just more visible without the lens because of atmospheric magnifications and all that.
No, because of glare. It's all it is, glare. It's not atmospheric magnification, you dumb shit. It's glare. Lens flare. It's just, it overpowers. The atmosphere disperses the light because it's got little particulate in it, and light bounces around and creates basically a haze. And the light closer to it is going to be more concentrated. Jesus fucking Christ, you're dumber than dog shit, Flatzoid. PJ, Michael, whatever the fuck your other names are. I mean, you just have no sense at all.
Stuff. That's why sometimes you see the sun huge when it's at the horizon because of magnification, thanks to the Atmos. But let's carry on.
That's probably the dumbest thing I've heard any adult say all day.
So far you got that wrong. Next.
Strange?
then the Earth is not flat. And guess which one we see?
Change the angular size. We just showed you.
How
No,
is he
you,
saying that? Guess what we see? Well,
no, you showed a lie. You showed a fake, a lie. That's what you showed, Flatzoid. And you admitted that it's a lie in saying it didn't use a solar filter. So, and then you made up a bunch of stuff about solar filters because you don't understand them. So, I mean, earlier you proved that you basically slept through your graphic arts classes, not understanding how pixelation works, how image resolution works.
But when I look out there, I see flat. I don't see any curve whatsoever. So I don't know what he's talking about. What do we see? Oh, the pictures from NASA that are CGI'd?
No, pictures from NASA. Well, some of them are CGI because a lot of pictures that you see are just boring without it, especially pictures of nebula and stuff like that. You know, gas clouds out in space. They're just gray. They don't have any color to them, but they color them in Photoshop because they use layers and they expose each layer for a different wavelength of light. So they have what's called a color wheel, and it's different color filters that are on a wheel that some of them are motorized, so you don't have any bumping of the telescope or the camera as you're using it, as you're moving the wheel around. And it moves around and it brings a different color filter or a different wavelength blocker or a wavelength like a pass filter, and allows certain wavelengths of light to hit the camera sensor, and they take another frame. Then they bring the next one in front of it. They take another frame. And then they take each one of those frames and they assign a color to it. And then they assemble it so it's a multicolor photograph. So it's more interesting. It's more aesthetically pleasing. It's not boring. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So where are your real images of flat Earth? Your non-CGI, non-cartoon images of flat Earth. You still haven't presented any of those. But you whine about CGI, not understanding how CGI works.
Yeah, what you get is you get some stupid baller about 8 years ago said sun don't change it, and then they all just parrot it.
No, we prove it. We prove it with a solar filter. See, a solar filter cuts out all the glare that would get in the way of you seeing the actual size of it. See, that's how we prove it. But then you look at that and go, no. See, it works just as good. No, it doesn't, man.
Yeah, I mean, they have no clue whatsoever because none of these ballers actually go out and have a look.
Really? I've done it. I've done it on my original channel. I had a few live streams where I went out with a solar filter and a telescope or a camera. Yeah, I showed it. Showed it over several hours. So, what the fuck are you lying about? What have you done, motherfucker? What has Michael Kahn done? Here, let's fucking look up his channel. Oh, he didn't even put a goddamn link to his channel in here. Huh. Shows you how much he thinks of you guys. He doesn't even link to your channels. Look at this. Nothing. You link to the other guy's channel. But yeah, not you guys. Thinks pretty highly of you.
Abdev, you can see the photos of the moon before the eclipse if you Google approaching. Dude, no one today has taken photos of the moon because it's not there. It's just gone. Wow.
Emmanuel 09, can you can go and find out how light works.
Oh, he's talking about the lunar eclipse. That's what he's talking about, the lunar eclipse now. But a selenelian, how do you explain that one there?
Refraction, moron. The same way we've explained it every fucking time one of you dumbasses has asked us. How many times do you have to have the same thing explained to you before it gets through your thick fucking skull?
Chotch.
Jesus
Solennilian
fucking
eclipse,
Christ.
the sun and the moon are on opposite sides, both
Yeah.
up above the horizon.
Yeah, slightly. Slightly. Not like up there. Fucking idiot.
And it's the moon is eclipsing and the opposite direction than it would be. So explain that.
Refraction causes light to bend. That's why, asshole. What the fuck? I mean, Jesus, are you kidding me? How many times do we have to explain this shit before you catch on? No wonder you failed school. You don't have the ability to fucking learn.
And you
I'm gonna
can't
get
use
it up
refraction because refraction can't.
Oh, we can't use refraction? Why? Why? Because it hurts your feelings?
Go that high.
Yeah, but
A refraction doesn't go that high. What the fuck are you talking about?
Abdef just proved how much of a liar he is because now he's swapped to lunar eclipses. We're not talking about lunar eclipses.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever seen that video where they show a cup and there's like an arrow in the background and they pour water in the cup and then it reverses the image?
Yeah? So?
How do we know it's not water that's moving around up there that's causing it?
Because it's not. We've been to the moon. We haven't hit any water yet. We've been to Mars. No water. Oh, you mean because of those out of focus fucking blobs that go blah, 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 blah. I mean those? That liars like to post of out of focus stars? I mean those?
To be the opposite that I mean. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there's some kind of fluid. I don't know.
Maybe you're just an idiot. You need a remedial science class. Maybe that's it. And seeing as 2,500 years of science disagrees with you, I'd say you're an idiot.
I'm just looking.
I just seen death floating in space, Michael.
Yeah, woman used it properly.
I'm just quickly getting the impossible clips up.
Next time, add stupid before I get there.
What? I heard the word stupid. That's it. Oh, yeah, they're cool looking. They're not evidence of anything, but they're cool looking.
There was a nice one that I had from a guy on top of a mountain where he looks right, he sees the sun, looks left, he sees the moon, and the eclipse is on the wrong side. I'm just trying to see if I can find it again because it's difficult to find things these days.
Yep.
Yeah, it's getting harder and harder to find lies. It's getting harder and harder to find people that are misleading others about science and reality. YouTube is seeing to that because it's bad for business. I mean, if you had a business and you had an employee that came out to the front counter and just basically told everybody to fuck off, would that be good for business? Or lied to them? How late do you open? Oh, we're closed now. Oh, we don't open tomorrow. Sorry, I don't know how that scratch got in your car. Would you want that person to greet the public? Don't think you would you? No, you'd want him back in the back because his education level suits him to be a laborer. You want him in the back working hard because that's all he knows how to do. So look at how desperate he is to find this cherry pick. He's like, man, he sees the cherry at the top of the tree, man. He just can't get there.
Selenium.
Hey, don't type that in. I might get copyright struck by the Eagles.
You guys are allowed to talk, you know.
Sorry, I was
I'm
reading the
reading
chat.
chat as well.
Yeah, because there's so many stocks got to come in. I was just looking at just in case.
I'll just show you what I'm doing. Cooking lunch, so sorry about that.
Do you know that every sock has a person who created that sock, right? Right? You know that that's a person who's typing into the chat. It's not AI or something like that. It's an actual person.
This is insane.
Yes. It's hard to cherry pick, right? It's hard.
Giving me courses on the selenium.
Yeah, see, Nanley is bad.
Why you don't want to give me what I'm looking for?
Why can't YouTube help me cherry pick? Aw, poor guy. Poor little mouse.
The Impossible Eclipse, selenium. Come on. Time lapse. No, that's not the one I'm looking for. Sorry, guys. Still just looking for it. While you guys are here, I just want to say thank you. Please hit the like, share the show. Really appreciate you all. You rock. The moon, the sunrise, and me. No, not that one. You guys know which one I'm talking about, where he goes on top of the mountain. And he looks left.
Sure.
And he sees the
Oh, yeah.
right, and he sees the moon. This one might work. Let's see. Because a lot of these are just showing the eclipse. They're not looking the other way. Nah. Oh, there we go. There we go. This one will work. Okay. Share this tab. What is that, guys? The sun, correct?
Yep. Looks
Okay.
like the sun to me.
And I was gonna pan to the eclipsed moon. Whoop. There's the moon. It's being eclipsed.
No, that's not the moon. No, that's Mars or Venus. But no, that's not the moon.
Why is that happening?
No, that's not the moon. That's either Mars or Venus. One of the two.
Oh, Mom, Papa took us to see this brilliant thing. Thank you. I just wish you
You notice he didn't turn 180 degrees either. So
had have had better.
this is the desperation of these idiots.
Nah, wasn't beautiful. Sorry, guys. Thank you, YouTube, for making things difficult to find. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Whenever you want something silly that you know isn't true, it's always there.
That's right.
Okay. I'll look for it while we're gone. Is the radius of 3959 miles. That is P. So you're saying if the radius is the set value, then every horizon distance measurement must...
Every horizon distance measurement. When did you measure the distance to the horizon in the black swan image? When did you do that, Flatzoid? Because your Modus Tollens says every measured distance horizon distance measurement. Right? That's important. When did you measure it? When did anyone in your cult measure the distance to that horizon?
Must be no more.
Or when?
Than. So if you claim a set...
Right. Ignoring refraction. And it's obvious from the photograph that refraction is an obvious factor in the photograph. So why does this ignore refraction, Flatzoid?
Radius.
See, it's just another example of you being a dishonest little shithead.
It has to say that radius.
That is indeed true for the physical horizon.
I mean, these dumb motherfuckers think that if it's more refracted, if it's a heavier day or a day of heavier refraction, that the Earth gets bigger physically. Physically, the radius of the Earth changes due to the weather. That's how ridiculous these motherfuckers are. It's amazing.
But we do live in reality. And in reality, we've got something called refraction. And refraction occurs.
Refraction. Of course.
Yes, refraction. Absolutely. It's a factor. It's true. Very well known phenomenon of refraction. So well known that we can make glasses. See the glasses he's wearing? They use refraction. See those fucking cranes? That's refraction. That's refraction bending the light to make those cranes look all wavy. So the Black Swan photograph is an admission that refraction is a factor, but it doesn't include any in the Modus Tollens. Isn't that weird? It's almost like they want to ignore it to suit their narrative.
Hey, will you go good to see you, man?
Unbeknowingly, he's just chucked his radius measurement under the bus.
That's the whole thing.
No, the radius measurement stays the same. It's the distance to the optical horizon that changes because of refraction. The physical size doesn't change at all, asshole. Are you under the impression that it has something to do with the actual radius of the Earth? That it changes? I mean, that's what QE thinks. Do you think like QE? QE also thinks that humans don't get energy from food. So he's said that before.
And that's why I say these idiots don't even know what they're saying when they say refraction. Literally, when you claim refraction, you're saying it's not physical.
No, we're saying we're saying that something physical looks different than it would if there was lower refraction. That's what we're saying, Flatzoid, but you're not smart enough to understand that. That's what we're saying. That saying something is refracted doesn't mean it's not physical. Are you fucking kidding me? So if I look at something through my glasses, where are my glasses? Where are my glasses? Oh, here they are. So these glasses refract light. That's what they do. So if I look at the world through them, the world is no longer physical. Is that what you're saying? That this is no longer physical? This is no longer physical? Because I can see it. That's what you're saying, Flatzoid. You're so fucked up in the head. That's what you're saying. That because light is refracted, that the Earth isn't physical. Because that's what the horizon is. It's the Earth. That's how dumb you are. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. Serious.
I mean, how difficult is it to understand? If you're seeing a refracted horizon,
it means that the light from it, the physical object that's the sun's rays have hit, bounces off of it because it's a physical object and hits your eyes. Now, depending on the amount of refraction, will determine the amount of curvature that light takes when it bounces off and hits your eye. If you have heavier refraction, it's not going to be a completely straight line, Flatzoid. It's going to be bent.
it's not the physical geometric horizon then. But I are the Dunning-Kruger here. Yeah, I are.
Yes, you are. You are 100% Dunning-Kruger. Absolutely.
Okay.
Dunning-Kruger
This is not up for dispute.
and
Oh, man.
Usually over large bodies of water, and because there's a big fat atmosphere in your way when looking over large distances. Coming back to the point, due to refraction, the apparent horizon seems to change. And that's exactly what we see in reality.
Yeah, we see that in reality.
Yeah, so you're agreeing with him, meaning you've just debunked your Modus Tollens, your Black Swan.
The horizon changes. So
Right, because it's optically differently. It's different. It's in a different optical position. this real geometric thing is in a different optical position because of refraction. It doesn't change the physical thing. We just see it differently. If you look at a car, if you hold your head real low to a road that's hot, and you look at a car and you see that car's all wavy looking, did that car actually physically change shape? No, it didn't, did it? You're just seeing it all wavy. I mean, this shit is not hard to understand if you have a double-digit IQ, Flatzoid. But you have the brain of a baby. You prove that. You have no object permanence. You've proven that. You've proven that you don't have the cognitive skills of a baby.
So optical then. He's just literally just debunked his argument. And he doesn't even realize how. This is the same issue I had with Rachel when she came to talk to me about this
Hey, shout out Rachel.
subject.
They just don't get it, do they?
It's
weird.
so stupid. You claim
You think the moon just becomes unreal during an eclipse? That's when you can see that it's blocking the sun. I'd be careful with calling names, buddies. I'd be careful about that.
refraction, Globers. When you claim refraction, you literally mean it's not physical.
How are we claiming it's not physical when you need a physical object for light to bounce off of, you dumb motherfucker? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You don't know how light works? How vision works? Jesus Christ, man.
But it's
I mean,
physical to them.
I mean, this was funny for the first hour. Now it's just completely sad. I mean, they're just denying reality at this point.
It's physical to them, yeah.
I mean, it's fucking sad.
I mean, should have said it in a different language or something? I don't know.
I don't know. How about take a class? Learn shit. Learn how light works. Take a physics class in optics and learn how light works. Learn that light travels in straight lines. It is susceptible to refraction because that's how lenses work. And the atmosphere also bends light because that's how refraction works. Light entering a different medium, a different density of medium. That's how refraction works. So, you not understanding shit is not our problem, Mouse. It's not our problem. It just makes you look ignorant. Because we've suggested that you educate yourself and you refuse. So this is a self-made problem that only you have. Well, you and your foreskins there.
In Afrikaans.
What's even funnier though is their refraction has R in it.
It's already got the radius value begging the question in there. Exactly. Okay.
Let's see. Formula for refraction. No R in that. So formula. You have the incident index, refracted index, incident angle, and refracted angle. N1 times sine of 1 or whatever. I don't know how to read that. So this is refraction. This is the formula for refraction, dumbasses. There's no R in it.
Okay, I'm going to say it in Afrikaans, then you can say it in French, Jeff. And
fucking dumb motherfuckers. See, they just whatever pops into their fucking empty ass heads, that's the first thing that comes out of their mouth. They don't filter it, they don't fact check it. They don't try and find out if it's real, if it's actual. Just whatever they think. April is Internet Cancer Awareness Month.
okay, PJ's not here, so I can't say.
No, I'm not. I
not
can't
French.
think in French right now. Sorry. I don't like speaking French. It's horrible.
Oh, but don't you like your leader?
What
no,
do you
it's
think?
bad.
I call my country Canada now, so No.
He
Yeah,
makes
guys,
Ali
please.
to look like a saint.
Yeah. Guys, please hit the likes, smash the shares. You guys rock. Appreciate it. Okay. Well, it's very simple. He's just debunked his argument because he says refraction, it changes the apparent horizon, which means not physical then. We never, ever, 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 ever are able to observe a geometric horizon. Therefore, geometric horizon does not exist. Well done. Welcome to Flat Earth. Remember, guys, this is specifically about the radius, okay, and the horizon. The horizon. I don't have a ball with me. Let's just imagine we have a ball in my hand.
Don't worry, Flatswood. I've got you. I'll get
Oh,
one.
thank you. Thank you. I'll get one too. There we go.
This stream's from a while ago, isn't it?
Here we are.
Yeah, this is like a long time ago.
Yeah, the one that he's reviewing, obviously, not the one that we're doing.
I learned how to make caramel. This is the most dangerous thing I've ever learned how to do.
Glenn Sells, do you notice when she's wearing a wig? I just said she's changed her appearance. That it looks like she's even dyed her hair. Who gives a shit if she's wearing a wig or she's dyed her hair? It looked like she dyed her hair blonde. So what? Now that makes me dumb because I didn't know she was wearing a wig. Okay. My point was she's changed her appearance totally. That was the point.
So?
But they're too dumb to see past that. So sorry, Rachie. I'm sorry, I thought you dyed your hair, not wear a wig. Poor stupid old me. Okay.
Who cares?
See, if I would have said something like that, you would have called me a liar. Right, Flatzoid? Right? You would have called me a liar for misspeaking like that, right?
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't really make it.
But now you just wave it off like, I didn't even recognize wig. Right? You hypocritical fuck.
Difference, does it? The point still stands. She's changing her appearance.
I'm with you, Moomin. Whoever still watches.
Yes, it all has to do with the temperature of the caramel when you pour the cream in, or the butter and cream. Actually, when you pour the cream in, the temperature dictates how hard it will be.
Richie, well, what more can you say?
I think this was at 220, maybe 230.
I haven't seen her since she was last on here.
The only reason I knew about it was because she tagged me in a video about me. Otherwise, I wouldn't even have checked.
If you're good enough, you can judge how hot the liquid is by the size of the bubbles and the sound it makes.
Okay, let's carry on. He's got a ball. I've got a ball. Cool. Okay.
You both
So
got
now we don't
balls.
have to imagine. Now we have a ball in our hand.
And the radius, this ball does not change. It's physically the same. It stays the same. Yeah.
That's not what you think. That's not what you think. It's not what QE thinks. Hey, Patalica, what's up? Good to have you here. See, QE thinks that, well, QE and Brian's Logic and 10th Man and Nathan Oakley, those guys think that when you have higher refraction, the Earth gets bigger physically. That's what they think. And is that what you guys think too?
Yeah.
Yes, it does not change. It might get warped here and there played by it, but the radius stays constant about as much as it should.
Great. So you've made my point again. Yeah. So
Yeah.
what's he not getting?
He just agreed with you.
Yeah, he just agreed with me.
And if you do it if you heat it to 250 and pour baking soda in, you get peanut brittle. It foams up.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't know if he knows how this is meant to work. You know, if he's a glober, he's not meant to agree with you on most things.
On the start, let's put it this way. He started the video calling me Dunning-Kruger. And then he's agreed with me on the motor
You are. We've proven that.
Solons. agreed with me on the physicality and just literally.
Yes, we've proven that you don't know what you're talking about, but yet you think you're smarter than everyone. You've proven that you're Dunning-Kruger.
Got wrong the angular size change.
No, you showed a dishonest video that didn't use a solar filter. That's what you did. You lied. You've repeated a lie. And actually, you repeating the lie is a lie because you've been told that in order to make a valid observation, it has to have a solar filter. So you've been told this, Flatzoid, and you willingly searched for minutes to cherry pick a lie. Brilliant.
But I'm Dunning-Kruger.
Yeah.
Okay. That is literally the epitome of Dunning-Kruger, by the way. He's projecting it onto me.
No, it's not.
So if my ball, let's say, is 10 centimeters
10 centimeters.
in circumference,
Yeah.
it stays 10 centimeters in circumference.
Yeah.
It cannot change.
Yeah.
Seems about right.
Okay? So,
He just agreed with me.
Yes, he agreed that a ball would not change size physically. That's not a win, Flatzoid. Good God, man.
Should we even go on?
He's so fucking desperate. So desperate to be right.
This is going to go quickly, okay.
so no more than 1.225 times the square root of the observer's height in feet, that is Q. That would be the geometric horizon.
Right. That would be how we see things without atmosphere. If there was no atmosphere, that would be a perfectly valid modus tollens. But we have atmosphere that we breathe in. It has densities. It has a change in density. Therefore, light will bend. You can't understand that?
Geometric horizon.
That equation takes into account observer height.
Yes. And? Does anybody see the issue with that?
How about letting him talk, motherfucker? How about letting him talk for more than 5 words?
Last time I checked, everybody has a height above the ground, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Your eyes are not inside the ball.
No.
So obviously you need a height. But what has that got to do with what I just said? Hey, Squirrel, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while.
So you're stopping him in the middle of a sentence, wondering what it has to do with anything. You see a problem here?
Good to see you, Rudolph. What's up?
Fuck, what a dishonest piece of shit.
And looking at observer height, the higher you are, the further away your physical horizon would be.
What's the definition for horizon, everyone?
Apparent place where the sky meets the ground or the sea.
So the ground and the sky don't actually meet, do they?
Actually, they do. The sky is the air. The sky is just lower here. It's higher up there. So they actually do physically meet.
No.
So that would be optical.
Yeah.
So by definition, horizon means optical.
So that physical Earth is no longer physical because it's met the sky? Really?
The Michael Hutchins look is making a comeback.
That's in blue red.
In excess. Go on, Suicide Blonde. That was a song, by the way. I wasn't telling anybody anything about that. You know what I mean? It was a song, title of a song.
It's crazy. Hey, Frizzle, you want to come in and chat about it? I'm more than happy to talk to you about why it's that way. We've explained it many times.
Certainly did do anything.
We have explained it many times to Frizzle anyway.
Unfortunately, he's still not going to get it because he just has cognitive dissonance.
But you've explained a lot of shit. You've said a lot of words, but you haven't presented any evidence to back up those words.
I can show him demonstration as well if he wants to. Shown that as well many times. Heck, even the ballers that try and debunk us show the demonstration validating our argument.
No, we don't. That's you saying, "Nuh-uh, I'm rubber and you're glue." That's what you're saying, Flatsoid. That's a grade school playground argument. See, saying that every bit of evidence debunks that evidence is just saying nuh-uh. And that's, you lose. You lose any discussion you're in, any argument you're in. You lose when you do that. So we got 5 more minutes, guys. We're about halfway through, I think. I don't know. But we'll take up where we left off here. I got to go at 3. So I've got to get my rent check to my landlord. That's kind of important. And yeah. So, and I got to buy some food. I've got nothing in the fridge. So it's interesting. I get $45 a month for food stamps. That's basically what I've got for food for the month. So, because the state of California thinks that that's all a human can live on. And they can. I mean, I can buy 6 pounds of bologna and 4 loaves of bread, and that'll last. But that's about it.
Oh, it's insane. But yeah, you're more than welcome. Click up that link up there, Frizzle. Come in. Yeah, I'll explain it. Come in.
It's not HATE, it's HAIGHT. Come on, man.
He says
And that's on a warm San Franciscan night, that song by the Animals. That's the street they were talking about. It's on a street named Love. That was a play on words for Hate Street.
Explain it then. Come in. Click the link. Come inside. More than happy to explain it to you. While we wait for him.
Right now.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, right now.
On the stream right now, go flat. Yeah, come in. Why don't you come in?
Yes, on the stream. Yes, on the stream. That's what happens.
Yeah,
Click that link. Come in.
Come on.
Again, why? Everything he tells you, you'll deny. You'll say nuh-uh, and you'll say it debunks you. That's what you'll do. You've done nothing else. You never do anything else, Flatsoid. Ever.
Do you think
and then you'll giggle and mock the guy. That's what you do. That's the extent of your argument.
Here come.
Probably not.
Well, he can't if I think he just hit him.
It's still a place.
Oh,
he can
maybe
still
his
come
mom
in.
won't let him.
Okay. While we wait for him, we'll carry on.
But that's also true for your apparent horizon. And as I stated before, your apparent horizon is dependent on refraction. But this can also be accounted for.
Curve calculus, because remember the globe claims the horizon is Earth curve. So,
Right, it's a result of Earth curve. It's a result of Earth curve. It isn't Earth curve. It's a result of it.
not Q. That means the geometric horizon. It's greater than.
Right, and you didn't measure to the geometric horizon either. See, every horizon distance measurement. See, you didn't measure to the optical horizon or the geometric horizon. You haven't done any of that. So this is invalid.
1.22 times the square root of the observer's height in feet means it's not
I mean, those are two variables. You just want to ignore two variables?
P.
Let's take a look at an example. We have an observer at a height of 1.81 meters, which is how tall I am. Then my physical horizon,
All right,
without refraction, would be 4.8 kilometers away.
right. The visible horizon without refraction would be the tangent of the physical geographic Earth. That's what you would see. That horizon would follow your modus tollens precisely, because there's no air, there's no refraction. Now you add refraction, that's going to change. That's going to change where the light going from the horizon hits your eye. You'll see it as straight, just like you saw in the fish tank, where it had the rod that was obviously bent, that he physically bent and put in the fish tank, with the light that's bent following the wire. Wasn't guided by the wire, dummy. It was guided by the density shift in the liquid. That's what it was guided by refraction. Then when you looked straight on through it, it looks straight because light travels in straight lines. You want to see straight. So therefore, if refraction is making the light bend, it's still going to appear straight. See, that's kind of a weird thing to understand. That's kind of a hard thing to understand. So I can give them a pass on that, comprehending that. But when you see in a tank a rod that's been physically bent and light following it, and you say that light's not that light's being guided by the wire, you're a fucking idiot. And I gotta go. It's 3:01. I gotta go. Bank closes at 4, and I can't miss the bank. So, or I'm sorry, post office closes at 4, something like that. And I get my rent money from the post office. It's a cheaper money order. Chase seems to think it's proper to charge account holders $5 for a fucking money order for doing this. You do most of the work by swiping your card and hitting the fucking PIN number. You put in the amount that you want. All they do is ask you a question and hit a button. Fucking assholes. So anyway, yeah, I gotta go. We can take up where this left off, unless I find something more. I mean, it's not gonna get any better. I'll watch it when it comes back, when I come back, and see if the guy comes on the show and talks to him, see what kind of denial we're in store for. But anyway, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later. Click like, subscribe if you haven't. Drop some bucks if you can. And as always, be seeing you.